gentlemen at DDC, what's your name, please?
Myron Simmons.
Thank you, sir. This will be case 23-056-672, State of Michigan versus Myron Malik Simmons, counsel.
Thank you, for the people.
Court will enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf as to bond.
Thanks, Judge. This is one count, CCW. Apparently it occurred 4/29 this year. Usually the people wouldn't be objecting with a personal bond. However, the people are compelled to just go over the facts of this matter. On control, police observed what appeared to be a weighted pocket of defendant. He was clutching his right arm against his person. The police subsequently observed the defendant there and run toward an alley and there enter a Coney Island. And in the Coney Island, because there were big windows, they could see the defendant enter a restroom. After exiting the restroom, Your Honor, the defendant's pocket appeared to be empty. The police ended up performing a search of the women's restroom. The defendant's firearm was recovered in the trash can, and I'll get to that in a second. Initially, the defendant denied the firearm being his. However, ultimately, it came back on a lien that was registered to him. But apparently, that lien search also revealed that the defendant was disqualified to carry a firearm. Further, upon search, the police found a loaded magazine in the defendant's front pocket. The defendant was arrested and then subsequently stated to police he wanted to kill himself. Following the fact that he was headbutting a metal rack inside of the squad car, and moreover, Judge, he had not been interrogated by the police because of his vulnerable state. Apparently, we were dealing with a suicide watch. Your Honor, the people don't believe that this is a common CCW charge. What the lien revealed in terms of the lack of qualification for the defendant, he attempted to run once he saw the police were observing him. He there tried to hide his firearm from the police in the women's restroom. And now we're talking about potential ideations, mental suicidal. So for all of those reasons, Your Honor, the people would argue that not only is the defendant a danger to himself, but he's potentially a danger to the community. And in this particular matter, we would be requesting a $5,000 10% cash bond.
Thank you.
Your Honor, so what's interesting to me is that Mr. Simmons, according to him, he has an appointment to pay for the CPL on May 12th. So him being disqualified and all that stuff, I'm not aware. According to him, he's got an appointment May 12th to pay. And none of the things that was mentioned that was in the report is a crime. He wasn't stopped, he wasn't asked, he went to the bathroom on his own. It's not like he ran from anybody. And him hitting his head in the car or saying what he wants to do to himself, none of those are crimes. That's why he's not charged with anything but carrying a concealed weapon here. So that's all we have in front of us. There's no prior criminal history. He's not on probation or parole, nothing pending. He got fired from his job when he got locked up on this. He lives with his aunt, he has a baby on the way. He's got family ties and community ties. So I will say that he does have this appointment, whether he got, if there's other issues where he's not qualified for this anymore, that's the appointment, that's what they're gonna tell him. Regardless, I don't believe when the court orders him no weapons, he can go to the appointment. He's gonna have to wait until this is all sorted out and done with, and he understands that. So I am respectfully asking the court to consider a personal bond.
So I did have occasion to do the probable cause hearing on this morning, and the facts are a little strange. You know, he goes into a deli or a Coney, which has its own history, named Nikki D's, and they've had trademark troubles with the McDonald's that's directly across the street many years ago. And then he goes into the female bathroom. Apparently, that's the door they saw closing when they followed him into the facility, and then subsequently they find the pistol in the female bathroom, where, and this is where it gets troubling, it could have been found by anyone, child, who knows, and disaster could have ensued. So I do have some concerns about, you know, the danger that was posed by that. Um, is your client working?
No, he got fired when he got locked up there,
What was he doing?
so he doesn't have it. Mr. Simmons, where were you working?
I was actually working at a place in Sterling Heights. I was on my way to switch my schedule, and then she
What
called
kind
me
of place was it? What kind of place, what did you do there?
I actually worked on like Cadillac parts.
Okay.
All right, sir. While this case is pending, sir, you are not to possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. Is that clear?
Okay. I had a quick question, Judge. Okay.
No, sir, no. Mr. Simmons, this is your lawyer speaking. Unless you have a question about your bond, which you haven't been given yet, or your next court date, which you haven't been given yet, I don't want you to say anything at all. Because anything you say right now, Kenneth will be used against you. It's all part of the record.
Okay, it was about the bond, but okay.
All right, sir. No weapons. Court's going to set bond at $5,000 personal. Next court date is May 8th for probable cause conference in front of Judge Robbins. May 15 for preliminary exam in front of Judge Sabri. Thank you, sir. You can step aside.
Okay, I appreciate you. Have a nice day.
You too.